Hey, what's going on, guys? Cheese back with another video, and it's been a second, and I said it was a second last time I recorded, but we're not gonna talk about that. What we are here to talk about today, though, is I've had an itch. I've had a big itch. Um, do y'all ever go back to your childhood games and just play them? Because I do. I do a lot. Um, well, recently, Plants vs. Zombies had a remaster come out called Plants vs. Zombies Replanted, and I've been playing the absolute crap out of that. So today we're not going to do that at all. We're actually going to be playing Plants vs. Zombies Fusion. It is a fan-made game. Um, Essentially, it has a twist on the original Plants vs. Zombies gameplay. But yeah, today we're going to be playing Plants vs. Zombies. We're going to be starting that, and then we will be getting to Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. Please consider subscribing, and thank you. Okay, so we are on Plants vs. Zombies Fusion today. We are going to be playing through the main adventure mode for the first time. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, and I just got it downloaded, so we are just going to get right into it. Adventure mode 101. So yeah, Plants vs. Zombies Fusion. It's a little bit different look. It is a fan-made game. So it looks like I did play through like a couple of levels just to get a feel for it, but I reset my progress, so now we're back. So the basics of the game, which I kind of already went through this, but I mean, it's kind of in the name. You fuse them, and also if you've played Plants vs. Zombies, you probably know like, oh, you're not typically allowed to take two of the same plant, but it's kind of necessary. It is kind of necessary in this game that you get two of the same plant, um, and you'll see why. Just the couple of levels that I did play, things get insane very quickly. But it's gonna walk us through the tutorial a little bit, I think. Welcome to Plants vs. Zombies Fusion. Plenty of new content, playstyles await. Please make sure to check your almanac for details. Let's start with resource acquisition. Please plant a sunflower first. Sunflower is very important. Some producers now try planting a pea shooter on top of the sunflower. So yeah, this is where, if you've never seen this game before, you couldn't do that in Plants vs. Zombies. Very good. You learned the most basic operation of PVC fusion. Now try the Gatling pea. Just keep planting pea shooters on top of another pea. So yeah, standard game, you would get, so you have your pea shooter, and then you have the repeater that shoots two, and that you just plant it normally, right? Well, here you take two pea shooters. Now you have the repeater. You take three pea shooters. You have I don't remember what this is called, but the one that shoots in reverse. And this acts a little bit differently than the main game, so that is one thing. Going into this is there are a lot of things that work similar to the main game, but there is a lot of new items, new functions of PvZ Fusion. So yeah, now if you place the fourth one, you get the Gatling P. In the main game, it was Repeater, then Gatling P, but now you just have to place them on each other. So, what I kind of saw, these first levels, what you really want to do is get these guys going. So the cool thing about these guys, obviously it's a sun and pea shooter, but it shoots these little suns as well. And those give you like 5 per hit, I think. So these are pretty nice, just early sun production and defense. Like I said, these are I just played the first couple levels, so we'll see. I don't even know all the combinations you can do. I just know it's gonna get insane. I just know it's gonna get insane though. But yeah, like one thing I forgot to mention too is like the twin sunflowers. If you ever played the main game, usually you get a sunflower and then you'd get the twin sunflower. Here you just place it on top. Now you get 2. I don't think there's much else I can show you as far as plants here. It's kind of the main combos. Oh, so one thing I did want to show is how they switched up the back shooter. I'll have to get another one. So this, it shoots 2 out the front, or 1 out the front, 2 out the back. In the main game, the 2P shooters would just go out the back if something's behind, right? It attacks, you know, you got the 2 shooters there. Here, it looks like if there's nothing behind, it bounces back and then goes forward. So you're still getting that damage. It just kind of takes a second for it to come back around, you know? So we're just gonna we're gonna up the game speed just because these first couple levels are really easy. And there are still plans for Zen Gardens, but I think the Zen Garden works a little bit differently. Okay, first level done. Okay, yeah, so that's the first level done. Once again, we get the new plant, Cherry Bomb. Once again, we get to take 2 of those. So now we have a little bit of some new combinations we can work with here. So let's get right into it. So first thing I'm going to do, just kind of slow down the game speed again. There's also like different HP options you can look into. I personally like, let's see here. I like the actual numbers. There's also a health bar. I don't really like that one as much. But kind of like the same strategy in the main game. You do kind of want like you want to get your sun producers down as fast as possible. Really try to lock in on that. But the other thing is that this game does ramp up very quickly. So you can't focus too much on just one thing. One thing or another. You do kind of want to make sure you are getting defense down quick too, because the zombies, it doesn't show it too much right now, but the zombies do kind of ramp up pretty quickly just with how this game works. The difficulty, like, since you do have a lot of options on how to defend yourself, the difficulty does ramp up a lot quicker than the original Plants vs Zombies game. Like, we'll probably want to go ahead and place this here. We're gonna need to get something down here too. But yeah, I've been seeing clips of this on like TikTok, and I've kind of looked into it a little bit more on YouTube. And it is a fan-made game, so it's not a mod. It's not a mod whatsoever. It is like, you don't have to buy this. You don't have to buy the original Plants vs Zombies. Anything like that. It is literally just download it from the link. I can make a tutorial if you want me to. But yes, this is just a fan-made game. This has no correlation to the OG Plants vs Zombies at all. Okay, so now we're going to get into a bit of a new combination. You've seen all these before. You want to see something different, I'm sure. So we're going to get into it. We're going to place this. So one cool thing about this combination I'm about to do, and you'll notice. So typically when you place the Cherry Bomb, if you've played the first game, you place it, it explodes, right? So we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to show you that when you place it on top of the pea shooter, it also explodes. So that's going to come in handy later for different reasons. But not only did it explode, but now you can see that it's shooting like, I don't even really know how to explain what this is, but it's doing more damage. So we're going to go ahead and place the rest of these down real quick. Try to get some going. So yeah, the Cherry Bomb is a really interesting one because there's a lot of different things and you'll see when it comes time. But there are a lot of different like strategies you can use with the cherry bombs, since they do explode when you put on there. And just to show you, since once again this is kind of like the easier levels, get that real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and place this down here. So sun plus this creates this like sun bomb. The sun bomb, depending on how many zombies you kill, gives you that amount of sun too. So it's kind of like if you're needing, you know, you want to get your money back, but kill a bunch of like a big crowd of zombies. That is gonna be really helpful there too. So once again, it kind of just creates like, there are a lot of combinations to work with here. Once again, this is kind of just the base, easy tutorial levels, so there's not really too much going on right now. We're kind of just coasting through this. But like I said, difficulty does like sort of ramp up pretty quickly, and the amount of things that you can do in this game ramp up very quickly. So there's level 2 done. Okay, so now we have sunflower, pea shooter, cherry bomb, and walnut. And you can see they're adding the classic bucket head. So this is where the walnut and the cherry bomb, their combination is a little bit cool. Pea shooter, walnut. I mean, once again, you're just gonna have to see. If you've never seen this game before, you'll just have to see. So once again, we're going to go ahead and try to get these going as fast as possible. When walnuts are fused, their toughness is restored. So yeah, you can place a walnut down, and you can essentially get HP back. There's also a combination, which I'll have to show closer to the... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Probably close to the end of this round. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get these going real quick. I'm going to show you you can do walnut plus walnut combination, which is a little bit interesting. I needed to fix that. That's not ideal. Okay, so first combination that we're going to show you with the walnut, once we get all of our suns down here, there we go. So we actually get some defenses. So the first one we're going to show you is we're going to place the walnut, and then we're going to place a pea shooter. Okay, it looks a little goofy, right? But it throws this little like nut down, and it rolls, and it does damage in a line. So, you know, your regular pea shooter, even the sun shooter here, it's just going to hurt whatever's right in front of it. But this does, like, a line damage, essentially. So, yeah, this is nice for, like, big crowds. It doesn't do that much damage, though, so it's kind of like, you want to keep one of these like on hand, do like line damage, but it's not going to be your main source of damage. So next thing we're going to do here, just because we need to get this guy out of the way. So you put the cherry bomb on top of this, explodes, right? So we still got that exploding effect. Now you have this red walnut here. So this is going to come in a little bit, this is going to come in handy later on, when we get another special tool up here. But this is going to come in handy later on. But one thing about this is when this gets eaten, it explodes again. So let's say you have a bunch of zombies piling up, eating away at your walnut. They finally destroy it. That will explode, and it'll take out all the zombies, or at least hurt them, you know? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and... So the other one that's not super important, we'll go ahead and show you just because there's a sun walnut. It's literally just produces sun and it's a walnut. Nothing too crazy. I don't think there's anything else about it, really. that's like too fancy or anything. So we're gonna just go ahead and start really focusing on getting our defenses down now, because we're definitely gonna want to start making sure those are good. So yeah, once again, kind of just coasting through this. We're gonna turn this up just a little bit. I should have placed it up there. There we go. Yeah, but the fact that you can bring two is really nice. It is pretty clutch that you're able to bring two of the same plants, because it genuinely, like, it does suck a little bit, like, the recharge times. I do feel like the recharge times are a little bit different in this game than the base game. So we're just going to kind of play some stuff, just trying to get some stuff down, just kind of showing everything. Oh, the other thing that I forgot to mention, let me go ahead and slow this down. So as you can see, the regular pea shooters, and then the cherry bombs, it creates like this little red pea shooter, right? So if you have the repeater, you can also put one of these down. Same with the one that shoots forward and backward, and the Gatling pea. So you're not limited to that. You can also put this on top. Boom. You know, you can put it on. I think you can combo things pretty much in any way that you want to. There might, I mean, I haven't seen the entire game yet, so we'll have to see. But we got the same thing here, but now we got the pole vault zombies. Let's go and get going on this. Didn't mean to do that again. Ah, glove. Okay. Now try. Yeah, so glove. This is where this will kind of come in handy. The glove will come in handy because you can move plants around as needed, and it is pretty. It is nice to say the least. The other thing that I forgot to mention is with this shovel here. If you want to get rid of a big crowd now, like if you need to get rid of something, like let's say this row right here has no plants, no lawnmower, right? You can take this, dig this up, and it explodes too. So you have like this zombie here, right? Once again, no plants here, no lawnmower. You dig this up while it's in the area of explosion, it's gonna kill it when you dig it up. So that's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and get these down. I kind of wasn't really locked in for a second. Oh, I forgot to show you one thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. When you put two walnuts on, it turns into a rolling walnut, and it's just insane the damage it does. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of combinations that are gonna come in this game, and I plan on playing this game a decent amount. I really want to explore this as much as I can. Okay. We're going to go ahead and place this guy here. Alright, we're kind of waiting for this guy to get closer. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and do it. Alright, so now we're here. We're going to place that there. So once again, you can really do, at least with the cherry bomb pea shooter combo, you can really put them on in any order. Like if I wanted to go ahead and get all these Gatling peas and then put the cherry bombs down, there's definitely ways that you can kind of work around certain things. Like I can even show you here, like boom, still has the cherry bomb effect. Turn it there. Okay, let's get this on. But even like, we can turn that to a Gatling P now. But even here, we can turn this into a Cherry Bomb version. So you can, each level, you can kind of mess around with the placement of everything. So you don't have to wait for a Cherry Bomb, but you don't even have to wait for this. You can turn that into a Gatling P. You can turn this all the way into a Gatling P and then put the Cherry Bomb on top. So you kind of get what I'm saying. Okay, what we are going to go ahead and start doing here, though. As you can see, that Cherry Bomb really does add a lot of damage. So we're about to be mowing through zombies like it's nothing. We just need to get the Cherry Bomb for this guy. We could probably go ahead and up the speed again. I'm not too worried about this level either. Which just kind of showing the combinations that you really can do. I mean, so we're 4 levels in currently. 4 levels in, and we already have some pretty nice combinations, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know if we've really looked at it yet, but once again, that back to the walnuts. That was down to what, 2,000 health, something like that. You put a combo on it, it brings it right back up to full health. So that is one thing that's nice, I believe. Yeah, yeah. So once you can kind of maneuver that around too. Like you have a walnut that's about to die. You have a lot of zombies that's around it. You put this on top. Now you have the cherry walnut. It just exploded, got rid of the zombies, back to full health, and now once it gets eaten again, boom, it explodes again. So yeah, just combos to really be looking out for that you might not even really expect. Gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and slow it back down for the next level. And that is level 4 done. Okay, so sunflower, sunflower, pea shooter, cherry bomb, walnut, walnut. Now we have a potato mine. So potato mines were interesting. I'm kind of getting to the point where I didn't play it as much here around this point, but what I did see from the potato mines were interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do it just to show you, but off rip, put the potato mine. It's literally just a sunflower potato mine. It produces sun at the same rate, but now you kind of have a backline defense. Once it, like the potato mine does, backline defense. So this is where it is kind of nice. So you have these. If you remember from the main game, there's zombotany, essentially zombies that have the plants. So the pea shooter shoots at a certain level on the zombie. Well, the potato mines are so low to the ground that they shoot under that, actually. So, with that being said, one of the cool things here is that this isn't going to damage our sunflower. Or our sunflower potato mine. So first thing we're going to want to do here, we're going to get the potato mine, we're going to put that on top. So now you got your little shooter here. That's not going to get damaged. I'm going to place these down too. So yeah, same concept. This one gets a little bit sketchy if you're not killing them quickly, just because it does get a little bit sketchy because if they walk on it, or I don't know if it's if they walk on it or if they bite it, it does blow up. So that would get rid of your defenses. But once again, I mean, it's not taking damage from the zombotanies. One thing, okay, yeah, you can't put cherry bombs on top of that, but what you can do, let's see here. We're gonna probably just do this real quick. Okay. We'll go ahead and show you this real quick too. Okay, so that's a potato mine walnut, just a walnut, but has multiple explosions to it. So I think about halfway it hits a potato mine, full way another potato mine. So it's not the greatest, but it is. It could come in handy, on occasion. Now one that I really like, and we kind of want to put this in a good spot here. I think. Wait, no, that's not what I meant to put down. It's this. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of give this a second. So we combo a potato mine with a cherry bomb. That obviously, once again, it explodes, as we know. But something interesting happens when this little guy down here gets eaten. We'll see it here in a second. We are gonna need to put this here. So watch this. Explodes. Now you have now in an area of a 3x3. 9 potato mines spawn, which is really cool. We're gonna go ahead and get that guy going too. We need the potato mines to come in a little bit quicker. Let's see, what other combos have we missed here? What other combos are we missing? Have we comboed everything already? We might have comboed everything that we can so far. But see, like, even with this, you can move these across here too. I forgot, I haven't really been showing the usefulness of this. But yeah, it does take a second to recharge, but I mean, I can move this around. I can move this up front if I want to, kind of get that exploding. But even like, boom, I got rid of it, instant death. So that's nice. So we are just gonna kind of do this real quick. I'm gonna do this real quick. Oh, I meant to put that on the. Oh well, misclick. Okay, I didn't think you could do that, but like, I'm gonna do that. Boom. Now it's at max health. Okay, we are gonna need to get rid of this lane. We're going to get some more defenses just because, like I said, the difficulty does kind of ramp up pretty quickly. Oh. I didn't even know. I didn't know it did that. So when it explodes, it actually sends out like a shockwave almost. That's cool. I did not know that it did that. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and do this. We're going to do... I'm going to do that. I probably should have placed it there, but that's okay. Wait, I can still move it though. See? Don't even really got to worry about perfect placements or anything like that. I'm going to place this down here just because it's probably going to get taken. Kind of want to see it happen. So yeah, it just turns into a potato mine. You get one at the halfway mark, I believe, and then one at the end when it dies. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start getting these combos down a little bit more. Okay. We could probably go ahead and speed it up now. I probably should have done down here. Cool. We are gonna, okay. Okay. That's level 5 down. Alright. So another new thing. Okay, obviously we got the chomper. Gonna have some new combinations there. But as you can see here, we have this, zombie with a blue, like, question mark, exclamation point. So that I haven't really figured out exactly what it does yet. So we're gonna figure out. We are going to figure that out together because I don't actually know. I just know it has a bunch of health and it's really annoying to deal with. So once again, we're gonna just kind of go through here, get our flower down. Gonna go ahead and get the flower down. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and place these. Okay, let's get that down. So the chompers, we'll have to see what the combinations are here, what they kind of look like. Okay, there we go. Got defense in each. We're gonna go ahead and get our sunflowers placed down again. Okay, so like I said, early rounds they do like this. As much as it does kind of ramp up in difficulty, they are still slow. We are kind of waiting for the. I haven't gotten the chance to play it yet, but the night levels I know are gonna be pretty cool. You have to see why in a second. Okay, so first combo we got it's as simple as it's a stronger chomper, to be honest. Eats it up. It has a bunch of health, so it's gonna stay alive longer, but it's not insanely useful. I should have put that up there. Oh wait, guess what? Can. It's not insanely useful, but it's not a terrible idea either. The one that I like a lot, we're going to go ahead and start placing these down, is the pea shooter chomper combo. Pea shooter chomper combo, it doesn't look like it's going to do too much here, but you'll see. You'll see. Eats one zombie, starts shooting out the like scraps, right? So it's kind of that it's a better version, in my opinion, of this. Because not only does it fully take out a zombie, but now we have it's doing that damage, that line damage that we were talking about. Let's go ahead and place these down. Since we already got them here, we'll go ahead and start placing them fully. Other thing we can go ahead and do here, place this guy. So it's kind of like, I mean, any other chomper, but as it goes to chew, explodes. Now this is epic. Okay, this guy right here. I think the pea shooter combo with the chomper and this guy is gonna be nice. This is gonna be nice. Cause watch, boom, explodes. Oh well, there was one of those. I was trying to figure out what the dude with the exclamation point did, but he got eaten up. Let's go in and get this. Let's see, what other combos can we get here? We'll place this down here. Okay, so I think this is something similar. It eats them, it explodes. Not honestly, the potato mine combos aren't the greatest. They're not terrible either, but they aren't anything crazy most of the time. Um, like the sunflower and the pea shooter, it's a nice because it gets rid of the Zombotany damage. But once again, this isn't anything too insane here. It eats the zombie, and then if it gets eaten back, it explodes. Pretty pretty basic combo. Have I already done one of these? I have not. Sunflower, you can basically assume what it's gonna be most of the time. Sunflower, you can basically assume what it's gonna be. It just eats and produces sun. It's literally all it does. There's probably some good use to it, like building your sunflower line. Like you could probably do something like this where you get the chomper, right? Then you get this, and now you have like a nice sunflower line. But I don't see where this will come to. Like, I don't know. That you could do a sunflower line like that maybe, but I'd rather just have my pea shooters in the back. Okay, so I have seen what these guys do, and I think it's just gonna be easier to show you how annoying they are. Also, mystery box. Mystery box is cool. I've seen it a little bit. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Every single time, I don't mean to do the twin sunflower. Okay, try it planting the gift box on the repeater. So yeah, gift box basically just gives you a random combo of whatever. Newspaper zombie. Okay, so yeah, this guy, you're going to want to put this here. We're going to move this over here. So these walnuts with the cherry bombs are going to be crucial. So the cool thing is that this actually heals the walnut. The zombie is actively healing the walnut. So this is going to be crucial. The problem is when you do this. Should I do it? I didn't do it fast enough. Let's just say your entire line of plants, if you have one of those in a row coming down, you have one of those newspaper Zombotany guys we just saw, and you don't have one of these, it's taking out your entire row. It's as simple as that. It does an insane amount of damage. But let's not forget that we can go ahead and do this. I guess since we already got twin sunflowers down, we're gonna just go ahead and do this real quick. Oh, and it explodes when you kill them? Did I see that right? How big's the area of damage, though? Like, will it hit this? Oh, it did. It did. This is something that we don't even have unlocked yet. So that is one thing that's kind of, like, interesting about the gift box is it is going to... You are going to see a lot of things that you don't really know what it's doing exactly. We are going to go ahead and move this guy back a little bit just because, once again, we're going to want to make sure that we have... We're going to want to make sure that we have these guys for those pea shooter zombies with the newspaper. because those can get very annoying very quickly. All right, we're gonna want to move this guy down here. Okay, let's go ahead and start getting more of these down. Look, so we can go ahead and move this up front. Boom. Now I got one of these again. Alright, so like we're gonna, I'll go ahead and put this on here real quick. Boom. Have no clue. Oh, is that garlic walnut? Yeah, so this is gonna be combos. You don't really know what you're getting, but it is only 100 sun, so you know. Okay. I just want to go ahead and see this in action real quick. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and do that, do that. Okay, there we go. Oh gosh. Here it is. That died immediately. That was a little underwhelming. Once again, as long as you have these in that row, then you're good. Okay. So yeah, this has a lot of health. Like an insane amount of health. I just realized we don't really need... Yeah, we didn't need that there, to be honest. Yeah, so I think it's just like a really tough zombie or something. Because that had an insane amount of health. Let's go ahead. Okay, so we got one of those on there. That's nice. Put that there. Okay. We can go ahead and try out some different things with, Okay, so that's like the Hypno Shroom. I wonder how that works. Hypno Shroom with a chomper? Does it like eat them and then flip them around or something? I'm gonna put this down on here, just kind of show you different combos it'll give you. So like it really will give you anything. I did notice that sometimes it'll say a certain something's locked, so you can't really you can't get everything in the game, but like we can go ahead. Let's go ahead and place these down. Like we can even do it on a sunflower real quick. Is that what, Torchwood? What is this? What is going on here? So it looks like Torchwood and Sunflower. Not entirely sure what that does exactly. I'm gonna put this down. Okay, we got another one of those. Ooh, all right. I didn't see this before. Okay, I think this will be able to take care of it, maybe. Oh, shoot. All right, let's just go ahead and place this down real quick. Okay, I think it's safe for us to go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Oh, I did not mean to get rid of that. Oh, you dummy. There you go. Alright, it's back. I won't even worry about it. Okay. Let's see, what else should we get going here? Let's go ahead and get this guy. This. Are there any other combos we're really missing? So the other thing is if you don't place the gift on a plant, you just get something random. A random plant altogether. Which is pretty cool. Place another one of these down. So we can go ahead and do this again. Just kind of see what it gives us. Cool. Got one of those. Let's go ahead and speed this back up again. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna go ahead and do that, and boom. And then we just got these guys to deal with. That was a jalapeno. Okay. Okay. So, this is another interesting thing about this game. So yeah, the zombies are also going to start getting a little bit insane. Best to just show you, honestly. Best to just show you. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and slow this back down, though. Have you ever thought about... Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I keep doing the twin sunflower. Whatever. Okay, we can go ahead and move this here. So yeah, this is another one that's going to have a lot of health. Going to be really annoying to deal with, to be honest. But it's interesting because you'll see when we kill it, we're going to get a new thing. Okay, so it drops a bucket, right? Bucket head zombies. I don't know why it doesn't come from the bucket head zombies, but we got a bucket. We can put this on a pea shooter, which we're going to go ahead and do that. And on a pea shooter, it actually has knockback ability, which is really cool. But you can also put it on a walnut here. And the walnuts just essentially, they just get stronger, to be honest. But yeah, when this shoots out, it's actually going to have a knockback effect to it. We're going to go ahead and just kind of plant the basic stuff here. Now, what I didn't know... Okay, yeah, so this pretty much does have to stay like this. It's not like you can get, like, repeaters or anything like that. Let's go ahead and place these down. Let's just kind of see what we get here. What is this? Is this like a spike? Did that just insta-kill, or am I tripping? Let me see here. Let me see. I have no clue. I guess we'll figure it out later on in the game. I have no clue what that was. That was interesting to say the least. Let's just, since we're here, let's place another one. Oh, cactus. Oh, okay. All right, all right. What can we do? Can we do anything with this guy yet? It does not look like we just have a cactus shooter now. That's okay. That is okay. Oh, does it also heal? Wait, did I see that right? I think it eating the zombie, like once it finished eating the zombie, it actually healed the walnut. So low key, these might be nice as like first defense options. Like that actually seemed like it's gonna be kind of clutch. Cause I think that since it fit, let's see if we can wait for it here. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that just healed for like 1,000. Uh, yeah, that just healed for like 1,000. Let's go ahead and place another one of these. Oh, Doomshroom. Okay. Hey, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of keep these coming. Okay, nice. So we're about to get another one of these. Also, I didn't know. I haven't really been paying attention, but yeah, if you can see right here, it actually has that knockback. So it's kind of just slightly knocking them back. Go ahead and do that. Do that. Do that. Oh, but that is one thing about them is that if they get eaten or if they explode, you actually don't get the helmet. So there's one thing you do kind of got to watch out for is like if you're really wanting that knockback, you can't have the chompers. This is going to be interesting to try to figure out what all this does. So yeah, you can't explode these guys. You don't want to. You want to try to kill these guys as fast as possible. There we go. There we go. That's what we want. We need to get this guy dead too. We want to try to get it before. Oh gosh. That's actually not ideal. I mean, it is kind of ideal. Alright, we're going to place that there. Be honest. Alright, alright, nice. Alright, we're going to move that guy there. I do wish maybe it comes later on. Maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself. I do kind of wish that this recharged faster. Maybe there's something you can buy Dave's store, if that's even a thing in this game. Oh, we do need to go ahead and do this though real quick. Okay, we need to move this guy. Here, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Place this down, place this down. So yeah, this front line is nice. I didn't realize at first because I did get to the point where I could use these. I didn't realize it healed. I was still curious what this is gonna be useful for. I mean, there are the like flying zombies, so maybe this is that's probably what that's for. We don't see them yet. We don't need those yet. Nice. Now we have a full row of the like iron pea shooters. All right, we're gonna go ahead and place that down. Place that down. I don't need that. Ooh, new Zen Garden plant. Okay, so we're actually getting kind of close to defeating the first like section of this game here, which is kind of exciting. Because the first section is a little bit slow at first. It is a little bit slow. I mean, there are a lot of cool combinations that we can get into here. But it definitely is... It's not exactly what we're looking for, you know? The cooler combinations will come later. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and place all these down. Oh, gosh, I need to be paying attention here. There we go. We're going to go ahead and dig this guy up just to kind of get our line more in order here. I mean, we're just doing insane amount of damage now. I go ahead and kind of move this guy up front here too. Okay. We're just going to let this go through real quick. Don't really need to do too much else here. I guess we can go ahead and place one of these. Oh, it gives us a chomper. We'll just get rid of that guy real quick. Okay. There's level 8 done. Okay, so... yeah, now we have the tall nut, which is cool. Oh, wait, no, we don't want to do that. Okay, tall nut. Let's rearrange this. So tall nuts work a little bit differently in this game too. Before you could just place them down wherever you want to. Now you do have to place them on top of a regular walnut. So tall nut is... it does have to be placed on a regular walnut. I don't know exactly how much that's going to actually affect things. I also don't know if it has any combos. We're also going to go ahead and slow this back down. We don't want it too fast to start off. And I think I am going to go back to this combo because I don't really like having the twin sunflowers, I'm not going to lie. I like the fact that I can get like these little suns every once in a while. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of that. Okay. Okay, there we go. I should take care of that just fine. We'll go ahead and place these down. Oh, this guy's gonna take forever, isn't he? See, how much damage is that doing? Oh, it's 30 per hit. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Okay, we're gonna have a good amount of sun here. This guy's a little bit worrying, but not too bad, honestly. Okay, we got our full sun pea shooter combos here. So we'll go ahead and get that down real quick. And then we'll go ahead and show off the tall nut. So yeah, you got to place it on top of there. Not too much else to it. I don't know if we have any oh, You can, we can place this on here. I'll kind of wait for that. I'll kind of wait for that. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and need to keep placing these walnuts down. I don't think we have any actual like walnut combos yet though that we have at like our dispose or whatever. Yeah, cuz like I think that might be like a later kind of thing. But we can go ahead and do this. Okay, so that's a jalapeno. So there are some combos you can get there. So once again, kind of like the cherry bomb, it gets placed on top. The jalapeno goes off. Um, jalapeno goes off, and now it's like on fire, which it might do like some sort of thorns damage. Maybe zombies that eat on it get a little bit of damage, and then I think probably when it dies, maybe every couple of thousand or 2,000, a jalapeno goes off, which we'll figure out later on. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. Probably start actually placing more of these down, right? Hmm. Okay. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, the difficulty is ramping up just a little bit, but it's not that bad. Kind of wait. We'll wait for that guy to come here. We'll set that off. Get some damage on him. Okay, now we'll kind of get maybe some of that going. And just because I'm curious, let's see what is it gonna give us? Oh, okay. Get some double defense here. Hypno shroom. Can't we put that on like this guy right here? I think there's a small chance that it like flips the zombies if it hits them. Let's go ahead and just keep placing these down, see what we get. Nope. 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 What the? I probably shouldn't place that there. Let's go ahead and move this guy back real quick. Okay. So is this another, like, goes through the... Oh, I didn't even see that guy. He got flipped. Is this... Okay, so this is just initial hit. I was thinking it was... Oh, wait. Or it is. It is penetrating. Nice. Once again, no clue what that is. Figure that out later. Where's this guy? It'd be super annoying if we didn't have one of those. let's just keep placing these down. There's another one of those guys. Oh, you can't even see it. But I don't know what that is. I want to know what that is, though. Like, high key, I want to know. Let's place one down here again. Okay. Okay, we're getting pretty close to being done here. Let's do this. Okay. Bruh. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this. Did that give me, like, money or anything? Okay, let's go ahead and slow it back down. I don't know what that was. But, okay. Another round. Oh. Oh, we just made it to the night rounds. Oh, I did not... wow. Yeah, so much to do in this game. I know that these are interesting, and we're going to get to those in the next video. I've been recording for a little bit now. So, yeah, more to come for sure. This is definitely an interesting concept, and I am curious, very, very curious to see all the different combinations there are. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Peace.